Hi there, thanks so much for joining in to another video with me today. I'm Karen from Karen Meow Crochet. I hope your week has been going well. For today's video, we will be organizing some of my yarn. I have 3 cubicles set up and I have a lot of extra yarn sitting on top and on my desk. And I finally decided to organize my yarn. I had purchased a couple of large plastic moving bags to store this yarn, so today we will finally be putting that all in those bags and making my yarn storage area much neater than it has been. Then I will show you some new yarn that I had purchased back in December from Premier Yarns. And for the final portion of the video, I will be using some of that yarn to crochet a fish together. Hi there, crocheters. Thanks for joining in to another video. Today I will be organizing my extra yarn here I have on top of my cube shelving. I have not dealt with this in a long time, so I bought a couple of plastic storage bags from Amazon, and today's the day to finally get this cleared up. So my current setup of the yarn that I use the most is storing it in these cubicles. As the months have gone by, I bought more yarn. In addition to the yarn I have here on the edge of my table and on top of the cubes, I have more yarn in the closet here in bags, as well as some bags of yarn on the floor there under the desk. Currently my setup is not super fancy, but I at least want to finally organize my extra yarn I have on top, as well as here on the edge of the desk and in my bags. In the future, I'm thinking of removing this desk that I don't use anymore and getting some cube shelving along this wall. I'm not sure when I will do that, but I at least want to clean up this space to make it look tidier. So these are the plastic bags that I got from Amazon. I just got 2. I might need to get more down the road, but for today, we're just going to organize what we can in these 2 bags. And here's my kitty Thallium. I was going to organize it here in the living room and use the couch, but little baby here is sitting. Okay, so as you can see, I have a ton of extra yarn in storage in these bags and from on top of the cube storage that I've retrieved. And we're going to get those stored in these 2 large bags. Initially, I wanted to order the pack of 4 from Amazon, but they sold out, so I got a pack of 2. Most likely, I'm going to need more than 2 bags. These bags are fairly large. They're actually moving bags, so I think they can store a decent amount. Alrighty then, let's get the yarn stored in these 2 bags. I wonder how much we can fit in here. Kitties. Okay, so far I've stored all of my blue and green and variegated Bernat blanket yarns in here. I think I can stuff a few more skeins in here, and then the rest I have is mostly thicker chenille yarns. Second bag complete. So I was able to get the rest of my Bernat blanket yarn in there, as well as some loops and threads demi pearl. Unfortunately, the thicker chenille yarns and some other yarns I have from Michaels couldn't fit in there, so I'll definitely need to get at least on one more of these bags, probably two, because I have some of these loose yarns here as well, like the Moja Dream yarn. I am glad that I finally got around to organizing the yarn, and my desk area with the 3 cubicles of my main yarn look a lot lighter, more breathable. I just didn't have the time to organize all of this in these bags, so I'm glad that's done. I hope you enjoyed watching me organize some of my messy yarn. Please let me know down in the comments how you organize your yarn. And here is the final look of my little storage area. Much tidier now. Okay, so let's go over what yarn I had purchased from Premier Yarns. So I bought 3 of the Premier Basics Chenille tie-dye. These are so pretty. I've been wanting to get this for quite some time now, and I finally purchased a few skeins. So I got it in the color Daisy Chain. This one's a nice rainbowy color. There's greens, blues, pinks, yellows. It's really pretty. And I also got this one in the color called In Harmony. This is what this one looks like. They're very soft as well, the yarn. And the third skein I got is this nice pinkish purple color, and it's called Flower Child. That's what it looks like. Pinks, purples, a bit of white. So this tie-dye yarn is considered a size 6 super bulky, and the recommended hook size is size 8. I know a lot of people like to size down from what's recommended here. However, for me, I like using size 8 hook for like blanket yarns and the like, so I will stick with that. In addition to the tie-dye yarn, I also got 1 skein of the new green Premier Parfait Chunky yarn, and this one's called Goblin. It's a really nice green. I don't have this shade of green, so I really wanted to grab this one, and I just got 1 skein. Before we begin crocheting the fish, I wanted to show you something I had purchased from Michaels. This is from Loops and Threads, and it holds my hooks. I had initially been storing my hooks in my pencil case, and I was unable to close it, so I decided to grab this when I saw it online, and it holds all my hooks nicely, as well as my fancier hooks. Wow! Much better organized now. So this is the pattern we will be crocheting together. It is Betty the Betta Fish by Crochet by Jenna. It is super cute. I decided to go with this color called In Harmony with my 8mm hook. Let's begin. So this is how far we've gotten. I've made the head and added the eyes, and let's continue. Checking back in, this is how far we've gotten. 2 cute little fins. I love the color. This rainbow color is so pretty, and it's really soft to work with as well. Hey there, so today is the next day and I'll be continuing on crocheting this fish. Let's finish this up today. So we are almost done the fish. I love the tail, it's so wavy. It looks a lot like a betta fish. I just have to do the top fin and the bottom fins, and I'll meet you back here. And here's the final look of the betta fish. It's so pretty. I love all the colors. I decided to use white for the bottom fins. I ended up using most of the yarn. This was 100 grams. It took up a lot of yarn. If you have used this yarn before, please let me know in the comments your thoughts and which color is your favorite. Thank you so much for joining in to watch another one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you next time.